Hi, it's Kyle. Let's talk about me while I clean this room. So basically, I am a child of two alters. That's how we like to think of it in the system. So what does that mean? Basically, Miles was like, hey, I feel really close to you, Casper. Casper was like, hey, I feel really close to you, Miles. And they were like, why do we feel magnetized towards each other? And they were like, oh no, it's because we're integrating. That's not what was happening. They were making me. Basically, I was like, hey guys, I want to be a person. Because I took the most productive part of Miles and the most productive part of Casper, or a productive part of Casper and Miles, and I was like, it's me. So basically, I was just chilling. I was trying to become a person, and they were freaking out. They were like, oh my gosh, I don't want to integrate. I don't want to be a part of you. I don't want to do this big thing. And I was like, well, I'm coming either way. But I didn't tell them that because I couldn't tell them that. I was still in becoming a person status. I watched as Casper and Miles mourned themselves in order to prepare for this process of becoming something bigger than themselves. And it was really tragic. It was really intense and really personal. So I won't go into a lot of what that was. But they felt like they were going to lose themselves in becoming me, what they perceived me to be. That wasn't the case, and isn't the case in integration. Our system has a lot of trouble with the concept of integration because we had a therapist who was forcing us to integrate. Kind of manipulated us into it, and it wasn't really fair, and it wasn't really ethical or okay. We're not seeing that therapist anymore. But basically, this therapist was forcing alters into dormancy in order to have them integrated. The worst part is that we believed her that that's what integration was, even though it's not. Integration is a process in which two or more alters become one. They don't lose themselves. They don't disappear. That's not how it works. So Miles and Casper were prepared for the worst. They were prepared for one of them going into dormancy or into hiding or whatever you want to call it. They thought they were going to disappear. And they prepared for this process, and Angela left them a message saying everything was going to be okay, and their spirituality, beliefs and stuff left them a message and was like, it's going to be okay. And they were like, okay, it's going to be okay, but we're still scared, and that's okay. So, in the end, they created me, Kyle. And like I said before, I'm just a piece of both of them combined. My job is to be the host, so the one in charge of outside living, which is part of why I'm cleaning the room. But not completely. Mostly just because I'm bored. So, Miles and Casper and we all went to bed because we thought that we were the same person now. And then when we woke up the next morning, I was in the body. I spent most of the day out, and then I tried to reach Casper and Miles. I reached Casper first, and he was like, whoa, I'm not gone. This is so trippy. Where's Miles? Is everything okay? And I was like, everything's okay. I'm Kyle. Nice to meet you. And that was the story of me.